Within 48 hours of the human disappearance, every reliable food source in the city completely vanishes for good. Millions of domestic dogs face an immediate caloric collapse as the supply of human waste and kibble dries up. Starvation begins to kill the weakest animals within days, forcing the strongest survivors to hunt for their very lives. High-energy breeds requiring massive amounts of protein face a lethal metabolic crisis in this new and empty urban world. Locked behind heavy doors and fences, those unable to escape their small prisons slowly succumb to thirst and exhaustion. Only the most powerful individuals with the strength to break glass or wood reach the open and silent streets. The once friendly suburbs transform into a massive graveyard for pets that lack the sharp instincts for independent survival. Centuries of domestic training disappear as the raw drive for calories turns every moving creature into a potential meal. The first encounters between starving dogs are bloody and violent as they fight over the last remaining food scraps. Survival favors individuals with high pain tolerance and the heavy bone structure needed to endure these constant physical battles. As easy resources disappear, the death rate for these former pets climbs toward 90% in the first month. The remaining survivors are no longer pampered animals, but are becoming efficient biological machines designed for the harsh reality. Hunting alone is dangerous and uses too much energy, leading many injured dogs to die from simple infected wounds. A major shift occurs when certain dogs begin to tolerate others, realizing that hunting in groups is more efficient. Social grouping emerges as a vital survival mechanism to reduce the high energy cost of finding and killing prey. The first stable packs form around remaining water sources, marking the beginning of a new social order in cities. Individual aggression is suppressed to allow for group cooperation, helping the dogs target larger animals like feral city cattle. Pack hierarchy is established through physical posturing and subtle cues rather than the constant use of lethal animal force. By 6 months, the most successful dogs have transitioned from simple scavengers into highly coordinated and lethal pack hunters. These groups claim specific city blocks as their territory, using scent to warn away any other desperate lone survivors. The muscular frame of the Pitbull type provides a massive advantage in the tight spaces of the decaying city. Their explosive physical power is perfectly suited for the short bursts of speed needed to catch prey in alleys. Natural selection continues to refine the gene pool, favoring dogs with thicker skin and much more efficient metabolic systems. The total loss of human medicine means that even minor genetic defects are quickly purged from the breeding population. Communication within the pack becomes more complex, using body language to coordinate every move during a fast-paced hunt today. Silent stalking replaces loud barking as the predators realize that stealth is vital for catching fast and wary prey. The urban environment dictates their movement, with dogs using deep shadows and piles of debris to stay completely hidden. Year 1 ends with a stable population of elite survivors that have fully adapted to life without any humans. Abandoned apartment buildings offer excellent shelter from the weather, providing a safe and dry place for the pack. The height of skyscrapers is used for observation, allowing the dogs to watch the movement of prey from above. Internal pack stability reduces useless conflict, ensuring that all energy is focused on the acquisition of the next meal. The second year brings new threats as wild predators like coyotes and wolves move into the quiet city outskirts. These wild rivals seek to exploit the new urban forest, leading to a direct battle for the same resources. Violent conflict between urban packs and wild invaders is inevitable as territories overlap and resources become much more scarce. While wolves have better endurance, urban dogs possess much greater bite force and mass for winning close-range physical fights. The pack uses the complex city terrain to lure wild rivals into tight spaces where their numbers really matter. Through coordinated defense, the urban packs drive away the wild intruders and keep control of the inner city core. This victory secures their status as the apex predators of the concrete jungle, sitting at the top of everything. The environment now supports a stable breeding population as the first generation of truly wild-born pups finally begins arriving. Den sites are hidden in deep basements or strong rooms within commercial buildings to keep the young very safe. Maternal instincts are very sharp, and the entire pack works together to protect nursing mothers from any outside threats. Only the strongest pups in every litter survive the harsh reality of a world with no artificial heat today. This brutal filtering process ensures that the next generation is even better equipped for the demands of urban survival. Young dogs learn to navigate the city by following elders, gaining knowledge about the most productive hunting spots available. They are taught to recognize stable buildings and the best paths through the jagged piles of rusted metal debris. Patience and observational learning are passed down, creating a culture of highly efficient and very lethal urban pack predation. Ambush hunting becomes the primary way to get food, with dogs hiding along the known paths of traveling prey. They wait in total silence for many hours, showing a level of discipline never seen in their domestic ancestors. When the target enters the kill zone, the pack strikes with a coordinated ferocity that leaves no escape possible. Hunting at night allows the dogs to move in cooler temperatures, which helps them save a lot of energy. Their vision and hearing become highly attuned to the specific sounds of a silent and decaying metropolitan world today. During the day, they stay hidden in the shadows of the ruins to avoid the exhausting heat of summer. The pack structure has evolved into a highly efficient biological unit where every single member has a specific role. By the third year, the city ecosystem reaches a new balance, with the dogs acting as the primary regulators. They keep populations of small scavengers in check, preventing the overgrazing of the trees returning to the city streets. The presence of the pack dictates where all other animals move, creating a landscape of constant fear and caution. The physical look of the dogs has shifted toward a more lean and athletic form over several successful generations. Their paws have toughened against the sharp glass and concrete, allowing them to move silently across the urban debris. Immune systems are now incredibly robust, capable of handling the parasites and bacteria found in the wild urban world. Strong social bonds are the secret to their success, as individuals rely on the group for protection and food. The shift from being a man's best friend to an independent predator is now complete across their entire biology. Human structures are no longer strange objects, but are now fully integrated into the pack's natural habitat and routine. Every alley and subway tunnel serves a specific purpose in their strategy for long-term survival in the empty city. The dogs have successfully unlocked the ancient instincts of their ancestors, refined by the unique pressures of the ruins. As the third year ends, the concrete pack stands as the most successful adaptation to this new world reality. They are the masters of the ruins, thriving where others failed because they learned to work as a team. The urban ecosystem is now under their total control, showing the power of rapid selection and extreme biological adaptation. In the silence of the empty cities, the pack remains as a permanent and formidable legacy of a vanished world.